Envision a future in which everything you know is about to be altered drastically. Imagine a world in which the commonplace turns spectacular, and the recognizable becomes weird and unsettling. A secret that has been lying in wait to be revealed is like a puzzle that has been patiently waiting for its pieces to fit together. A mystery that, if it comes to light, will undoubtedly call into question all we believe to be true. The excitement of the unknown draws us to explore the murky depths of doubt like a siren's call. It's a challenge to investigate, to wonder, and to question the status quo. This mystery is not only a puzzle that needs to be answered, it's an exploration of the very core of curiosity and a monument to the insatiable curiosity that is at the core of human nature. Are you prepared now? Are you ready to have your beliefs questioned, your comprehension examined, and your perspective on the world altered? Stay tuned as we delve into this enigma. To understand this mystery, we first need to go back in time. Imagine this. The early 20th century is in question. The planet is undergoing rapid transformation. The seeds of contemporary civilization are being sown, and the Industrial Revolution has completely changed the way we work and live. Our narrative starts in this colorful, unstable environment. Our topic originated in the peaceful nooks of academia, not in the busy cities or the industries full with machinery. Here, in the revered corridors of academic institutions and research centers, a group of progressive people started delving into novel concepts that would eventually give rise to our riddle. These intrepid explorers set off on a voyage of exploration equipped only with an insatiable curiosity and a strong desire to comprehend the world around them. They explored a wide range of disciplines, pushing the limits of human knowledge and questioning established beliefs in disciplines like psychology, physics, and philosophy. They frequently encountered resistance and doubt in their efforts. Many in the establishment considered their ideas to be risky and extreme. Nevertheless, they persisted because they were certain that they were about to witness a truly revolutionary event. Their theories started to take shape as the years went by. Where others saw chaos, they saw patterns, and where others saw merely unconnected phenomena, they saw connections. Their discoveries were revolutionary, dispelling myths, and creating completely new schools of thinking. But the path was not simple. There were periods of uncertainty, false starts, and failures. Along with hardships and sacrifices, the voyage also included victories and innovations. It was a voyage that would establish the foundation for our comprehension of the subject matter. These people made a lasting impression on the field during this voyage. Even though their contributions were not always acknowledged or valued at the time, they have now come to serve as the cornerstone for all later work. Now that we are aware of the origins, let us examine the current situation. When we fast forward to the present, we find that things have changed dramatically. We are currently at a turning point in the direction of transformation. Our current topic of discussion has developed from a simple curiosity to a matter of significant importance. It has emerged from the background and assumed a prominent role in the vast scope of contemporary discourse. There has been a significant change throughout time. A subtle murmur in the breeze has grown into a booming, echoing sound that echoes through society's hallways. It's not just a notion worth speculating on anymore or something to discuss late at night. It has been ingrained in our daily lives, impacting our choices, reshaping our viewpoints, and upending our assumed beliefs. It was once a riddle, a complicated mystery that we attempted to solve in the low light of our scant knowledge. But as time has gone on, our ignorance has been peeled back to reveal the complex intricacies of the problem at hand. There has been a paradigm shift in the way we view, understand, and approach this subject. Yes, we've made progress, but there is still a long way to go. We wrestle with fresh issues, take on fresh difficulties, and work toward a more comprehensive comprehension every day. We are in a state of continuous learning, adaptation, and evolution. We are now active participants in this continuing story, not just viewers. Even though we've gone a long way, our journey is far from over. We are living in a time of flux, a period of transition that is precariously close to the unknown. One step at a time, we are reshaping the story as we make our way through this maze of complexity. The issue of our conversation, the one that piques our interest as a group, is no longer exclusive to scholarly circles or specialized groups. It has been ingrained in popular discourse, provoking discussions, arguments, and a feeling of urgency. We are living in the center of a storyline that is both fascinating and intricate, and we are seeing it unfold. We are a part of a greater tale, one that is continuously being written and shared. However, what does this signify going forward? The consequences of this conundrum become more apparent as we look into the crystal ball of the future. And there are a plethora of options available to us when we peek through the looking glass. Every individual, a prospective future molded by the revelation of this mystery. It resembles a book that is just ready to be written. For a little moment, imagine a world in which the enigma has been solved. There would be incredible cascading effects, having a broad influence on a variety of sectors, including pop culture, politics, art, and science. The discovery may serve as the impetus for a paradigm change that ushers in a new period of knowledge and advancement. Conversely, picture a time in the future when the enigma is still unresolved. The mystery keeps becoming deeper, inspiring a gazillion theories and discussions. It remains in our thoughts, akin to an insatiable itch. It turns into a representation of the unknown and the limitless possibilities life has to offer. Additionally, it's possible that the answer is found in the middle. It's not entirely clear-cut, nor entirely mysterious. It is dynamic and ever-changing. Just like our perception of the world, it turns into a continual reminder that there is always more to discover, investigate, and comprehend. However, we must remember that every future has a unique set of difficulties. Solving the puzzle can have unanticipated repercussions. There are always risks associated with the unknown. However, the potential benefits could also be enormous, perhaps resulting in breakthroughs that are currently beyond our comprehension. One thing is certain, regardless of whether this mystery is solved or stays a mystery. It will keep enthralling us and encouraging us to investigate, ask questions, and look for solutions. It's evidence of our natural curiosity and our unwavering quest for information. So let's embrace the uncertainty as we stand on the edge of the future. Let's rejoice in the enigma and all of the opportunities it brings. After all, our trip is so fascinating because of the mysteries of life. One thing is certain, this mystery is far from being solved despite the uncertainty of the future. There are more mysteries to solve as we explore this one. As we remove more layers, it appears that we are left with more questions than answers. Our curiosity is piqued, and our quest for knowledge is sustained by the unanswered questions and continuing discussions surrounding this subject. What kind of mystery is this? Is it an actual physical phenomenon that we can examine and feel? Is it something more ethereal, a notion or concept that beyond our common comprehension? Is it possible that it combines elements of both, a conundrum existing on the brink of the conceptual and the physical? And then there are the discussions and disputes that feed the intellectual fires. Various viewpoints provide varying interpretations, each of which adds a new dimension to our comprehension. Some contend that the riddle has scientific roots and is just a conundrum that has to be answered by the proper experimentation or formula. Some argue that it's more philosophical and necessitates reflection and a thorough understanding of the human psyche. What about the ramifications then? This unsolved mystery may have far-reaching effects on many facets of our society and everyday existence. However, these implications remain theoretical in the absence of a definitive resolution. It can be both thrilling and intimidating to be uncertain. It gives us access to a world of opportunities but also leaves us teetering on the edge of the unknown. And lastly, the issue of time. For what duration has this mystery existed? More importantly, how long will it take to find the solution? Will we ever come to a conclusive conclusion, or will it always be a mystery that tantalizes our interest and tests our comprehension? Ultimately, this mystery's charm is found in its intricacy. It's a maze of theories and questions, each of which takes us in a different direction and provides a different window into the core of the issue. We are captivated by this investigative voyage, which prompts us to ask questions and continue looking for the elusive truth. This enigma is obviously far from being solved. It's your chance to participate in the investigation now that you are aware of it. You've joined us on this adventure, read up on the history, considered the current state of affairs, and made predictions about what lies ahead. Those unanswered questions have been brewing in your head the entire time. Now is the time to pique your curiosity even further. Go into greater detail in the discussion. Maybe you have an idea or an angle that hasn't been taken into account yet. Perhaps you've noticed something that others have missed. Your insightful observations may hold the key to solving this fascinating puzzle. You are more than just an observer. You are involved in this inquiry. You are a member of this group. Thus, participate. Participate in the material. Examine the subject in more detail.